before we go.
All right, you're good to go.
We're gonna start our film and entertainment commission meeting, special call meeting. Mr. Turner will not be here today. He had to be at another engagement, so he asked me to run the meeting. I'm gonna start with the roll call. Bob Turner, Berta Watson,
Present.
Cassandra Wilson, President Chet Brewster.
Bueller. Here.
Matt Calhoun,
Present.
Ralph Cooper, Demetrius Williams, Gaza Forte, Sandra Lewis Green, she's in traffic, Leslie Green, Gary Jordan, Derek Lindsay, Jay Sly, and Angel Forte.
Present.
Perfect. Has everyone had a chance to look at the agenda?
Yeah, I get one just to read it. Thank you.
Is it a?
How many people do we need to have a quorum? 5. Okay, well, we got a quorum. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Did somebody email this?
Yes.
Yes.
Someone by the name of, who was it? Somebody
Rob
Prince?
Turner.
No, it's clerk.
Okay, that was
The clerk.
a spam. I saw that.
I was just trying to see if there was something more than that. No, it was just the same.
All right, is everybody in agreement of the agenda?
Yes.
Make a motion that we approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Any abstain? Great, the agenda is approved. Is there anyone online? Andrew?
He said no.
No, there's not.
Okay. All right, agenda items, film commission update. I don't know if you all know, but Christian is no longer here, so we have they're getting another development person. I'm not sure if we have another development person yet. So we were back at square one.
So that means we're kind of like a stalemate.
No, according to Mr. Turner, we are separate, but still part of the city. We still have like, I think it's $40,000 or $50,000 that we can access, but it's broken up into 3 different categories to which we can send it. But we can't access it without somebody in position to ask for it. And then I met with this lady named Jill, who is with the sponsorship. It's called the Sponsorship Collective. And what they do is, and so this is really wanted to talk to them, but they have 2 different or 3 different price points, but we said the 6-month and the 12-month would probably be best. But they meet with us, and what they do overall, and so what we would need to do, one is create a 12-month calendar of what we want to do or what we want to do over the next year. And then once we do that, we meet with them and they help us go after the correct sponsorships that will help fund what we're trying to do. And we also would need to, of course, provide the demographics that we have. And it's like a regular sponsorship, but they're going to kind of fine tune what we do and help us after, like instead of going after the Nike store, and it's just a random example. We're going after Nike, the company. You get what I'm saying? So she sent over one-sheeters about what they do. So the first one
Was that emailed to everyone?
no, I will email it to you all. There's the 12-month one, and we can call and access them at any time. And there's coaching available, but it would be whoever. So if everybody wanted to go through it, everybody, not just like it's the two of you, or that everybody could meet with them and if we decide to pay for it. 12 months is $15,000. And,
What's the overview of it?
I'm about to read it.
Okay,
You get 365 days of comprehensive support, training and coaching delivered through a structured two-phase approach to ensure success of every stage of your sponsorship journey. You also get a cloud-based valuation calculator, access to the private community, weekly coaching calls with expert team members, unlimited document review. So let's say check comes up with a sponsorship. We could run that through them, and then they will go through it with the client to call and say, hey, change this, that, or, or maybe you should ask for this or offer this or whatever the case may be. If they have proven templates and resources, if they have personalized one-on-one support, and the outcomes within 1 to 90 days, you'll build the foundational elements of a strong, sustainable sponsorship program. Scale your program efficiently with continued coaching and consulting support. You have one-on-one sponsorship, sales support, time-consuming manual activities, become a sponsorship magnet. Basically, they help you draw money. So, and it's to go after local, not just local, but national, which is something that we need to do if we want to think about. But that's just, and I can email that to everyone that's here. But you wanted me to talk about that? What do you all think?
you mentioned
Because
question one.
we need money
So I agree
outside of
100%.
what they're giving us.
The only question I have, so quote unquote, we receive sponsorship money. Who controls the money? Is it
We would.
we as the film commission? Yeah, this is. I was just curious about that because it's sort of like, even though we quasi under the government, we want sure we control our own money. It's just,
Well, according to the new, I don't want to say charter, it's not a charter.
Right.
We are our own entity.
right,
We still have attachment to the city,
right,
but if we're gonna create programming, we need money. The money that they give us is not gonna be enough, so we're gonna
Right.
have that fine sponsorship, unless you just want to write us a check. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't mind writing, but I'm saying, what account is it going into?
That we would have to
Okay.
do. We would have to do that. Yeah, so. Any thoughts?
The other question on top of that is, you were saying that like if one of us came up with an idea of a sponsorship idea, you're saying
Like if you had a contact.
contact?
Or if you say, hey,
Like
Joe Blow wants to sponsor our film festival.
Okay. So we would have to pay them 15,000. This lasts for a year, and then they would help us to put together what that sponsorship package would look like.
So what I think is best, that we come up with a overall generalized one that we would give to people. But of course, the one to Coca-Cola is gonna look different to the one to Nelly Ford. You get what I'm saying? So, but what they do is they go in and they help you strategically put in the right words, put in the right, maybe you want to offer this and not that, or offer this in addition to, stuff like that.
So my question is, so this is a company, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a nonprofit or
They work
for-profit?
with nonprofits, they work with profits, they
But
work
are
with,
they a nonprofit?
I
or
don't,
are they-
no, I don't think so. And they
Okay.
work with government, entities as well.
Okay, so I'm just trying to understand what their responsibility would be. We're putting on a show or festival, for
Whatever.
example, and we go to them and say, this is what we're doing, we need you to
No, so
organize it, or like
No,
put it,
no, no,
put it
no.
together, or?
we are the organizers.
Oh, so they're just training us.
They're helping us to optimize our sponsorship, like
They're helping us,
ability to grab sponsorship.
they're helping us get sponsors. So we may go to Stonecrest, Honda. We may go to, or put a
So the
package,
wording
so
and
we-
all of that, is
that
that
we
what
can
they're
go.
trying to do?
Everything.
Package?
Yeah.
So
there we
are,
go.
so
they're,
they're
they're
trying to
helping us
do the
create our
package.
media kits.
They help us
Right.
with everything.
Okay,
As far as the production of whatever we do, we may want to do a old school R&B concert. And we would be doing the production of all that, but we need sponsors for
I
it. They'll
got
help
you.
us get the money
Yeah, they help us. With
after we pay them. Right, right.
so is it
And then they
like,
have a 6-month plan too. I asked her this in I think the 6 month was like 11,000.
so it's 6 month and then the 12 month, so they're gonna do that every time we have a
Any-
event, or, okay,
Anytime. So it's not, so if we talk to them on Monday and let's say we meet Monday night and we're like, oh, we need to talk, we call them Tuesday morning, to talk to them on Tuesday. It's 365 days.
And they're US based.
They are, well, they're in Canada and the US. So, but our person Jill, she is in New York.
And there's tariffs that we have to get.
Exactly. Right, on the tariff. Right, so they are 365, and they will,
do we have to make a decision today?
no, we
on-
don't,
okay.
not at all.
Do they have a website?
They do.
Okay, if you can just send us all that
I will.
information, I think we can all
I
look
got
at it, and then we can,
Make it
Decide,
more
yeah.
educated.
Right.
Well, I mean, it was just an interview. He was
Oh,
like, just
absolutely.
introduce it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, okay.
Cool.
I'm good.
thanks for the introduction.
No problem. Anything to try and get us some money.
Right.
So that's all I have. Anybody else?
Did they ever do the, what was it, Stonecrest Day, something they were gonna be
No.
having, they didn't do that.
I'm sorry, not that I'm aware of,
I
not that I'm aware of.
was unaware that we were even gonna have something. So, okay,
That's why it didn't happen.
because we didn't have any money.
Nobody
Wait,
really knew
wait.
about it, right? So, I mean, there
Well,
was,
who was doing it?
I don't know for sure if it was the people in,
That came, yeah, isn't it the
What
people that
people?
came?
oh, wait, well, you talking about at the meeting we had last time? Or are you talking about the
Look,
people at
We're not gonna talk about the last time we had a meeting, cause I don't even remember.
Remember the last time we had a meeting?
I know, I went to the event that they had, where was that? Was it across, it was in this building? It was in this building, down the hall further in the back, to the left. And they had different people, and the mayor of Stonecrest was there. And, they had aspirations of doing things. And it just seemed like we're
Was it
still,
the tourism meeting? The Christian, right?
Was it with Christian?
Christian was the
I
leader.
I think
of-
so.
Yes, a tourism thing, and so they probably said they want to do a Stonecrest Day to kind of highlight the businesses around Stonecrest and all of that.
They got Juneteenth coming up.
That's already being promoted. I've seen it on social media.
Is it still at,
It's at the park.
the rec center?
No, the Hillville, whatever that,
Soccer.
the
soccer field,
southeast.
Yeah.
Oh, it's off the Hillville Run,
That's
oh,
their-
behind my house. Oh my gosh. Loud music.
We stop pretty early. You should be good. It's not the Caribbean. That's the thing.
The Juneteenth
Probably
party.
tell us what else is going on.
Oh, also, just kidding. On Saturday, the Browns Mill pool is open.
Okay.
Then they're having that.
Whatever happened with that Caribbean
This is a voting
fest
year.
that we talked about? Oh, this is a voting
Yeah,
year?
this is 1, 3, and 5.
Okay, voting year, District 1, 3, and 5.
So,
What happened with the Caribbean fest that we talked about last meeting that I remember?
Got table, I think.
They got tabled?
Yeah, and I think that there was like some serious permitting issues, and
Right.
now that we've gone through 3,000 planning and zoning directors and team members, I'm not sure that they're gonna make it back. To be honest.
So what's this popcorn thing?
No, that I don't know anything about.
What's the
I just saw the
popcorn?
flyer. Let me go get the
Oh,
flyer.
yeah, oh, yes, I know, like, every Thursday or something like that, you could go and, screen the green, come and watch a movie at dusk, and you get free popcorn.
Watch
Yes.
it
Yeah,
where?
yeah. I
Mhm.
What
I thought
spring
that
on
it
the
was,
green?
and then I was like, oh,
Look,
For us to have a film, I mean, really, I'm just wondering, do they?
Especially if it's a film, if it's a film thing,
yeah, so
we know about it.
I thought, I wanted to,
Exactly.
I thought you
Exactly.
guys had a meeting that I didn't know about when I saw that, because
No.
I thought it was.
No. I saw it too when I was looking like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that
Where's
would be
the
a,
flyer out front?
I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, please go get it. That would be a miracle.
You know. What about Rob?
I didn't know about it because he wasn't saying something.
But isn't he connected with the,
He's very connected to me.
with Stonecrest to be able to,
He's
isn't he
Well, this
the
is
the
his-
liaison?
This is his
Baby.
his baby. So and from my understanding that just because he's not a councilman anymore, it's still part of the
He's,
city.
yeah, and he's still super connected in that regard. He has
Yeah.
direct access to city leadership all the way from the top to the bottom. So it's not a issue of us being able to.
But
um,
My thing is that if we're gonna have this commission, then something like that.
should have been with us.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Hmm.
That's just mine.
No, that's a fair, connection.
Well, that's good.
Is it on Thursdays? Am I wrong about the day of the week? I just made it up.
There's 3 days, May 30th. What day is that?
It's a Friday. I think it's a Friday.
right.
Those are
June
all Fridays.
27th?
Thursday, next Thursday.
No, they're all Fridays. They're all
Friday.
Fridays.
Oh, Fridays, okay.
Mhm.
From 8 to 10.
Right.
Yep.
It's on the city's website
Side too, I
and their social
So,
media.
There's different parts too.
But you know the young man, yeah, what's his name? The young man with the dreadlock.
He's doing it?
He's part of the communications team, so he.
I think the Parks and Recs is doing it.
Also,
actually.
so that would be Tamika Porter.
Oh, Lord.
So what about, they're not doing the privy concerts like they used to do?
Oh, that wasn't through the city. That was through 100 Black Men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I won tickets to one person, never got the ticket.
So,
What? No, it was free. Well, no ticket to win.
No, they have one. Oh, well, they must have been something else because there was Raheem Devon.
Oh, that was
That was
Mother's
at
Day. a while
Pretty,
back.
and I won tickets and I never got the ticket.
What?
Oh, wow.
Never got
That's crazy.
so can I make a motion? To go ahead on and join the meeting because yeah, we can talk offline for whatever y'all want to talk about.
Stop lying.
No, there's nothing to talk about.
But I'm just saying, we're talking about, popcorn.
Well, this is
No, this
what,
is part
no,
of
no,
the
while
program.
we're having the meeting, I think one thing that we could say, this is in line with us making a calendar of things that we want to be submitted, so that we're not usurped with things that would make more sense for us to be the owners of or the executors of.
Exactly.
So we need to get, as soon as possible, the agenda item probably would be for us to establish what events we want to do.
Right.
And also decide like, if we want to spend 25% of our 40 or 50,000 on the other team, like how much can they guarantee that they're gonna give us back to make it make sense to invest that? I guess we
That's
can
my
do that.
thing. I don't want to keep pushing out money where it's not, you know what I'm saying?
I do, and I would just like to think of money that would be.
Yeah, because if we have.
And we
50
even get the match.
Even with 50,000, even if we didn't get one extra dime without Jill's organization, $50,000 based off of what we haven't done, we could do a ton and look super active in a 12-month cycle with just the money we already
so-
But
have.
now we still need the process.
Right.
The
Of
process of
how-
where we need to go. We've
how to
always had this
access it.
issue. Where do we start?
Mhm.
Who do we go to? Who signed off on what? And how can we get that
Absolutely.
money to do what we need to do? That's
Okay.
always been
So
an
it's
issue.
It's gonna start all over again.
Again,
Because
With
When you-
whoever this new
Yeah.
person.
They have to get trained up. They have probably a particular vision or perspective of how it will work. And I'm gonna miss Christian.
me too.
Worst decision the city has ever made on record.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he was moving. through something
Yeah,
like
he was.
So, but, and he did have a process, so, but, yeah. So I agree, with all of that, that you said, but we do need to come up with a calendar of events, even if we don't do 12, even if we do 5, we need to do a calendar of
We could
events.
do
that
one.
are- Well, but you still have to have like,
The process.
no, what I'm saying is you still need to have a calendar.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
we know we can do an alcohol with no money. We know we can do that.
Mhm.
But when I say a calendar of events that will require some type of sponsorship
Mhm.
so that we can actually say we're gonna do X, Y, and Z. And
We need excellent. I think that it needs to also, we need to give some of that money back to the community outside of toys. Like people who are actually in this creative space. Like if
Exactly.
somebody, like when Miss Berta was doing her movie, like maybe we could have given her some money. Like we need to find those kind of opportunities to make this commission so viable to the community. you
well,
know?
first we gotta make money.
We got, quote unquote, we have $50,000.
But
I would rather
but the
put-
$50,000 from the government, you can't do that. You can't, that's not how that's broken out. You can't, so once we make our own, we can do all of those things, but there's not a line item. It has to be under a line item.
Mhm. So do
And
we have
so-
access to those line items? You know?
Rob has them.
I think that's also
So,
something we should talk
But like, the government is not gonna,
We've always had, that was a line item.
about.
It actually was. At the very beginning, it
and
was.
then it changed,
To what? To fund film project?
Yes.
and then it changed when leadership changed. So,
Yeah, so we just need to re-review what
Yeah.
we can and cannot do, since it has changed and we're not sure what that is.
Probably couldn't assist another member. I think.
I just used Ms. Berta as an
Okay,
example
got it,
because she
got it.
made a movie recently.
Got
And so I just used that, but it could have been a community member
Right.
where there's no conflict of interest, right?
Right.
There's someone in the community doing something that
I
makes
got
sense. And it's in Stonecrest. It wasn't filmed in, California, and then we're viewing it here, like it's homegrown.
Well, I even approached the mayor, and because there was a nonprofit side to where they could have supported some students to work on the film and get paid for it. That was that side.
but the way that the city could have gotten it, they could have done that through workforce development.
Exactly.
So
And
that's how the city
Yeah.
would support
Well,
that.
and that would
Right.
make sense. And that,
Right.
and
And that's,
still,
and that's what I was,
right, Arabia
asking.
And they
Mountain.
didn't do it.
Arabia Mountain has a whole entire department that.
Oh, I
that,
know. Oh, I know. And so does the GAP,
Mhm.
Film Commission. Or the.
in Fulton County,
And yes, and Atlanta.
they're
City.
doing things.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
And we're-
All right, well, I
So-
don't have anything else to say.
I would, I would
I'll make-
email, I will email that information along with the site. Anybody else have anything? So this calendar of events, does anyone want, do you all just want to email?
I think we should do
And
it
then-
collectively at our next meeting. We should all think of things that we want and bring them to the table, and we come here and hash it out as a group.
Yeah, because, trying to suggest ideas at this time.
No, I was
Yeah.
gonna say email it.
Oh,
and
then
we
I
bring
think,
it.
and then it gets lost in the emails, because then I answer, I forget I only send it to Mac, because I didn't hit reply all, and then it's all.
It's definitely an item of discussion on next agenda.
Yeah, add that to the agenda list for the next meeting.
Okay. Anything else? For next meeting?
I mean, if anything comes up, I can let you know before the next meeting.
Okay. All right, any more comments?
Mm. No, I won't stretch it out, no. I'm not gonna make something up. just-
You that one,
That
that
one.
one person.
That one person. But you know, we could also, you
better say anything.
guys thought about,
What was your,
what do you think?
bye? I'll make a motion to adjourn the
I
meeting.
second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All who object, all abstain. That's the end of our meeting. Thank you for coming.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, thank you.